Hello and welcome back. So, we're going to be doing my final paycheck of January and January month end all in the same video today. We're running a little bit behind schedule wise just because my computer was being repaired and they finally got it back to me. So, that's all that matters, and it's working. So, that's all that we really care about, I guess. Yeah, so first let's budget my paycheck, I guess. I already did my tracking account reconciliation and reconciling all of these, so they shall be right. I'm not sure why this has a dot, but it's okay. Okay, so maybe I should cover this money first. Okay. I haven't ever done my month end and my normal paycheck at the same time, so I'm not really sure how to go about this. I think I might just cover this stuff first because I do have overspending and I don't want to be like wrong and spend too much next month and then have to go take it away. So let's see here. We're going to take all of that and move that to be budgeted. Just kidding, that's not what it's called anymore. To ready to assign. And then obviously we're gonna cover this over spending. Perfect. I ate out a ton. I don't know, it's kind of in a lull and I didn't really want to do anything, I guess. I'm not sure. All the food I had here just didn't look good. I bought the dogs some bones, so that was nice of me. And that's everything. And then this internet, turns out I didn't have to pay internet in January. Not sure why, but I did find out that I think my internet is now going to be like $70 instead of more than what I used to pay, the $74.99. I think it's going to be less. But the first payment should hit next month. So that's that. All in all, I feel like that's pretty good. Maybe I should expand all the categories just to make sure there's no more overspending hiding. Okay, perfect. Let's go to February. Now, I fought with myself for a long time about this because I think I was toying with the idea of just putting this money in March, but I made the money in January, so I should have budgeted it in February. I'm worried that I'm going to try and get too far out and budget too far ahead. I already have a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. I'm good with money as far as that goes, so I don't want to keep adding extra months by budgeting out extra months. So I'm gonna force myself to put all this money into February. Okay, so let's see. First, let's fund horseback riding since I don't really ever fund that. We're gonna fund the whole thing. I feel like that's fine. That's really good. I was planning on actually not resuming horseback riding until maybe the middle of the year or something, but then I got really into it again and missing it, and so I think I'm gonna try and go horseback riding. Actually, maybe I only want to put 100 here. Let me think about this. Okay, actually, let's do this at the end. That's what happens every time, and then it never gets any money. Okay, let's go up to crypto, because I know I need 200 in there by the end of the year, so let's put 50 in now and call that good. And then I want to put some more into my savings account, so into Bell, I want to put another 100. Into Squirt, I want to put another 100. Oops, there we go. Actually, I think I just want to put another 100 into all of them. So we did Bell and Squirt. Now let's do down payment and travel. Perfect. Okay, looking good. And then I think I want to put another 100 into River. Okay, perfect. I'm liking where this is going. We still have 400. That feels pretty good. I think I want to put some into adventures. Yeah, let's put like 50 here. Okay, and then still 380, so I guess we can fund horseback. Yeah. Wow, that feels really good. I'm happy with that. And then the only other, what else do I have unfunded this month? The hotel, I think. 288. Oh, that's right. I forgot I added this education line. So this is for a master's degree that I've been toying with the idea of getting. So I'm gonna just start budgeting for it. $100 is not enough, but it'll get me somewhere. So maybe I don't feel so poor when I actually decide to do it. And then we'll put the rest of this 2816 into here, I think. 2816. Perfect. Okay, I feel pretty good about that. I feel like these savings are coming along pretty well. So eventually I do want to increase this travel to 100, I think, because the $50 a month just doesn't get me where I want to be. I love to travel and I want more money there. But I feel like these are all coming along really nicely. 15% funded. This one doesn't have a goal. 23% funded. That makes me feel good because this is my yearly goal for this year. So we're less than 23% way through the year, I'm pretty sure. So that means I'm doing good so far. And that's a great sign. Okay, now let's go do some like more month-endy type things. Let's go check out my reports. Okay, this doesn't feel right. Why is there so much net gain? January to January. Net gain 3,000. Why? This feels wrong. Inflow, outflow, net worth. My net worth did go down because of the market. So that's upsetting, but that's okay. Things happen. So what is income? Okay, this month, January. Why did I make so much money? Oh, because some of the paychecks were wrong. That's right, I got back paid for half of December. Okay, now it's starting to make more sense. Okay, so yeah. This is really December money, that's why it's so much. And then my investments was 9.82. That's good. I'm aiming for that to eventually be like 10%, but yeah, it's a little bit confusing because I have to up my M1 contribution and I don't really want to. Okay, and then we have variable expenses, most of which is restaurant, and then groceries, and I'm hoping this month to flip that so it'll be more groceries, less restaurant, and overall less spending. And then animals, they were kind of expensive. I say that about them every month though, so I guess, you know, my stuff. So what did I do? Other 166. Oh, this is all the books I bought this month. Totally forgot. Savings, and this is just some of those books I bought. I spent from that account. It feels like a pretty normal month. This is just really throwing me. About 1,600 of this is actually should have been in December, which is why this is so large. But that's okay. It won't be there next month. So that's what we got going on. Fixed expenses was 26.28. That makes me happy. I like that it's a little bit less. So yeah, that's that. My net worth did go down, unfortunately. The pesky thing about the markets, I guess. So now my Vanguard account here, this one is a little bit negative because I contributed 5,000 to this, and now we're at 4.9, so we we lost a little bit of our capital and last month's gain, but hopefully it will recover itself. Ironically, my stash and M1 accounts are lost the least amount. Well, I guess that's right. I guess it would be proportional if you added an extra 0. I was thinking maybe these accounts I was just doing better in. Like, I picked better stocks, but maybe not. Maybe an M1, because M1 I have more money in and I lost less. So I guess my M1 account is performing better than the market right now. M1 is where I hold individual stocks. If you would like to see a video on like my stocks I have in these accounts, let me know, because I could totally do that. I think that would be really interesting. Also, I'm considering migrating some of my money from my savings from this one to my Vanguard, where I have part of my emergency fund at, primarily just because when the market is good, it will be doing much better there than in a high yield savings account, which is where it is now. And I don't plan on needing this money for like 4 years. So part of me thinks maybe I should just put it in there and then it will gain more money. But part of me is also a little bit nervous to do that. So I don't know. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts or opinions on that. I feel like it would be fine. But I don't know, I kind of feel like already it was a little bit risky for me putting part of my emergency fund into the market, and so maybe it's a really bad idea, but maybe it's not a bad idea. Because if I could get more money out of it, maybe I should. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe just like every 2,000 or something I'd throw it in there. I don't know. I feel like the idea has merit. I'm not going to do it with my down payment though, because I do plan to be using that significantly sooner than the Squirt Plus first account. And if like everything went to crap and I needed this money and it wasn't here, I could always pull from my down payment. I don't know, I feel like maybe the best choice is to put this into the stock market. Oh, also, you guys might notice I've changed a couple of my categories up here. I took away my car emergency fund. I realized that I didn't need it. I have my 3 to 6 month emergency fund. And yeah, while technically that is for like quote unquote income replacement if I lose a job, that's like the most extreme case, right? That's also an emergency fund for any emergency. So I was sort of doubling up on a lot of money by also making a car emergency fund. So that line that used to say car boom fund, that's like gone now, because I realized there wasn't really a point in having it. Like if my car up and explodes on me, then that emergency fund is there. And if I lose my job and my car explodes on me, then I feel like I'm gonna have a lot more problems to worry about than just like the fact that I didn't save for those things separately, you know? I don't know. My job is pretty in demand, and I think it wouldn't take me more than a month to find a new job if I did lose my job. So in my head, it was just too much money sitting in cash in my accounts that wasn't necessary, because I have really good job security and my car is in relatively new condition. It's a 2018, and so it still runs fine. I don't have any problems with it. So that extra line was sort of just frivolous, I think. And so instead, I now increased how much I'm saving toward this. This was 10 and now it's 30, and then it's now 30. Why do I still only have 10 here? It says I funded it though. 30 by the end of the month. You've reached your target. Okay, I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to check into that. But I moved the car boom fund into this one minus like $25 or something. I just put that somewhere else. But yeah, so that is what I did there. I'm trying to condense a little bit of the redundancies just to make things like cleaner and more simple. I still have this redundancy. I think this will always be here. Oh, also I'm planning a ski trip, so I think that's gonna be like my first big hurrah since COVID nonsense started, and I'm pretty excited about it. I think I'm gonna schedule it for next month, maybe. I'm really excited, and I have a friend of a friend who may be lending me a place to like sleep near a mountain, so that would be really cool because then I wouldn't have to pay for a hotel, since already like a ski pass and rentals is going to be really expensive. But I do love skiing and snowboarding, so if you guys know any good places to ski, let me know in the comments, because I would love to check out mountains y'all have gone to. So far, I've been to a couple in Northern Virginia, since that's where I grew up, and then I've been to one in Steamboat, Colorado. But that's it, and I really want to expand my horizons. I was looking at a really nice one in Canada, but I don't want to have to take 2 COVID tests, since I'm only going for like 3 days over a weekend. I don't want to have to take 2 COVID tests in 3 days. I've never had the test where they like stick the thing up your nose, and I'm honestly super scared of having that, so I don't want to have to do that. I haven't caught COVID, thank God. So here is hoping that I don't catch COVID on this trip, but also I'm not going to Canada yet because of that. Maybe next season, when COVID is less of a thing everyone's worried about. It seems like it's mutating into more of a flu type in the upper respiratory system rather than the lower. And anyway, that's all controversial, so we're gonna stop talking about COVID. But I am going skiing, so let me know if you have any good ski places, and have a nice week. I'll see you in a couple of days. Since this video is late, I'll be putting out another one on Friday, hopefully. All right, bye.